Hey, so Trill Tega just posted, it's been 5 years since he did his Menace Talk album. Well, that's really cool. That's really sick to think that it's been 5 years. So I'm just gonna take a look at the cover art, open a file, and see if I can give myself some notes, if there's anything I can improve looking at it now, 5 years in the future, and tell y'all a little story about how we got to do the cover together. All right. So what actually had happened was I was living in London at the time, and in 2020 we got to working off of Instagram. Like, he hit me up off IG. I did some stuff on IG that he liked, and we got to working. So 2020 was the first year I was doing a lot of my cover arts. Like a lot of the first cover arts I did, I was doing cover arts for Dims and Mike, Shadow, Jewy, and a lot of them guys though. Yeah, but back to Trill though. Me and Trill actually worked on a single cover art, and then we also worked on the lyric video. And he told me it was time for him to drop his album called Menace Talk. And I was like, oh, that's it. You got any ideas? And he was like, yeah, he wants to do something comethazine inspired, kind of like a metaphor
for him fighting his demons and really talking his shit.
I was like, yo, that's sick. So I actually drafted up a few examples, what was coming to my mind at the time, and he picked one, and we built up from there. After we picked the idea, I had Trill take some reference photos. That was the base for everything. Looking at it now, the conversation is already good. The anatomy is cool, but we gotta make sure we're referencing anatomy every single time, right? So the bat wing, I can see that the shape is cool, the silhouette is cool, but the way the actual bat wings connect, right?
It's not accurate.
So I'm gonna update that. Another quick thing, right? Back
then, I used to draw with my mouse, bro.
Now I've got a whole drawing tablet and everything. When you draw with your mouse, there's no line weight, so you can't taper the line weight, right? There's no pressure sensitivity. That's why you should invest in getting a drawing tablet. So I would have to manually like draw it, then use my eraser if I wanted to get some sort of like line weight variety. Looking at fire, the shape is cool, but like looking closer at it, I can improve it by like tapering the edges and all that stuff. So I'm gonna just do that. And then the skeletons and all the other things coming out, right? The ones at the back are cool. I'm not gonna really touch that, right? But then the ones at the front, the foreground, I'm really gonna try and improve on the anatomy, right? So I'm just like improve, like reference actual images of skulls. And I was referencing then, but like I don't know, like I think I'm better at referencing now, so I'm just gonna improve that as well. I'm also gonna add some rim lighting to make it really cool. Like, look at the difference it makes. Like, it just like pops, you know, like there's that separation. Because everywhere is so dark, it's supposed to be like an eclipse, so there's still some light coming through. Some of the light is gonna hit the back of his head. It's gonna add some separation from the background. The lightning as well is just gonna be like, whoa. Okay, we can tell there's something going on in the background, right? But at the same time, the background isn't meant to be so busy. That one thing just makes the background pop a little bit more. But at the same time, the background is doing its own thing. And it's also like lighting also makes it look like dark and like grimy. And then zooming in closer to his face, right? The beams coming from his eyes, they're shining bright, right? And I've got like the way it's burning the skeleton, right, in the fire. But at the same time, I missed out the fact that the beams on their own are gonna cast like light on his face. With the shading from the past one, it's cool and all, but like I really needed to like make sure I got the fact that when the light is shining from below, certain parts of the face are gonna be in the shadow. And I was just like doing it, you know, but like I need to be more confident, making sure there's more distinction between the dark areas of his face and the areas that are, you know, directly facing the fire. And then with the laser beams, I'm gonna make sure they are also shining some light on his face. So it's gonna hit the sides of his face, on his cheeks, and then everything else, his nose. Yeah, that if you see the difference, that actually makes it really look more realistic. His chain is already good. Everything else is good. There isn't really much I'd improve. Again, looking at it now, and the cover is really cool. I like it. So yeah, that's it though. You should really be storing your work and archiving it in your files. You should get some hard drives and stuff. Yeah, that's how I'm able to like look back at something I did 5 years ago, because I saved it and I backed it up. Now I'm able to like look at every single layer in detail and improve on it. All right, so that's it for today though. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be doing more breakdowns in the coming months, days. I don't want to say days, but like I want to be doing more. There's one special person that's been asking me for tutorials. Like, it's coming, bro. It's coming. Trust me, bro. It's coming. But yeah, though. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace. All right, that's cool though.